Ladies and gentlemen, this is Smash My Foot, and we're playing Vanquish for the first time today. Now, when I say playing Vanquish for the first time, what I mean is it's the first time I played it here on the PC version. It just released here on today, May 25th, and I'm excited. I played this game on the Xbox 360. Can't wait to play it on PC now. Alright, now first let's go ahead and go to System and work on some of these graphics settings. Okay. Looks like we have keyboard mouse settings, which is great. We tried that out as well. Resolution, 1080p, that's all I have. Graphics quality, let's bump this up to custom. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to crank all the settings up to max. I have a GeForce GTX 780, which should be able to run this game pretty well. So I'm just going to pump everything up to maximum. Big as possible. I'm going to turn VSync on, refresh rate on and off. Lots of good options though. And I like it also shows with the video memory usage is up top, the same thing that they did with the Bayonetta port that came out back in April. So go ahead and exit out. Let's apply. Let's save and let's see how this thing runs. We'll go ahead and go into the tutorial mode. Unlike Bayonetta, I haven't actually beaten Vanquish before, and I'm not super good at it, so we'll see how this works for us. So I'm going to start off by playing with the keyboard and mouse, just to see how it works. Oh, this game's looking good. Alright. Like that mouse look. Oh, there it is. Come up here. I think I might lower the sensitivity. Okay, this is pretty good. Love how snarky everything is. Okay. Here's our controls. WASD, enter covers, E, boost to shift, fire, melee. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I just messed up a bunch of stuff. Let's restore default settings. Okay. Now for those of you guys that haven't played Vanquish before, just so you know, this game, it's a third-person shooter, it's a cover shooter, so you might think, oh, it's like Gears of War, or Mass Effect or whatever, but it's a little different. There's a few things that make it very different. And this game is made by Platinum Games, which is the same developers behind Bayonetta. As well as other games like Mad World, The Legend of Korra game, etc. And this is what I want. Time to boost. So you can do power slides like this everywhere. So imagine how much cooler Gears of War would be if you could power slide. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over here. There's a lot of cool things you can do with this power slide mechanic. I like how the camera automatically zooms out when you go backwards. Oh, that's interesting. So you guys can probably hear the rumble function on my controller that's plugged in is actually still going, even though I'm using mouse and keyboard. I'll need to go. Maybe I'll try using... I'm gonna try using the controller now. So that way the rumble sound doesn't get into the recording. There we go. This is how you do it stylish. Alright, now one cool thing is this game also has a cool swappable gun system similar to what Mass Effect does. So here you can swap between weapons that it just kind of constructs right there. And I'm going to swap out for the disc launcher. Rocket launcher. Overall, I'd say this PC port's running really well. I mean, there's not too much going on here in the training room, but like everything's running at very smooth, 60 frames per second. It seems everything's looking really good. Alright, let's use a grenade. I just think this is so cool right here. Alright, I'm gonna get to the melee attacks. Alright, let's do some punches. So the cool thing is your melee attack is different depending on which weapon you have. So the double punch is there for the assault rifle, heavy machine gun has this flip kick, and then shotgun has a different one, which we'll go ahead and use right here as this backhand. Oh, there's a different one. So the cool thing is, your suit does overheat when you use your melee attacks, but if you don't actually hit something, then it doesn't overheat. So we'll go ahead and try the shotgun's melee attack here. You can have 3 weapons at a time, which is nice. I like that a lot. So one problem I had with most first-person shooters ever since Halo became huge was every game only gives you 2 guns. This game at least gives you 3. Alright, so AR mode lets you kind of slow down time. So it automatically engages when you get too low on health. Like this. Alright, so you can evade to trigger it automatically. Another cool thing that you can do is if you do the melee attack for your heavy machine gun, you can activate it from that flip up there. Unfortunately, the game isn't letting me switch weapons. Yeah, I can't switch the machine gun. Alright. Perfect, looks like tutorial's done. I'll go ahead and play a little bit more of the game so I can show you guys what it looks like. I went ahead and skipped the cutscene so we could get straight to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to unplug the my controller, which you heard that little noise right there, so I can try playing it with the mouse and keyboard without the rumble functionality getting in the way. Let's see here, so that's boost, dodge, reload, don't have zoom, aim, that's just about everything I'm gonna need. Right, melee, how do I switch weapons? Oh, there we go, mouse wheel. That's perfect, so since you only have 3 weapons, up will rotate it counterclockwise in the bottom right hand corner, and down will rotate it clockwise. So let's see here. There we go. So that's the trick I was telling you about, where you melee with the heavy machine gun, and then you can activate AR mode from the jump. So this game takes place on a space colony. There's some real stuff going down. Tried to boost through these scripted events, but they're scripted. Not much I can do about that. Alright. So we're right back into the thick of things. Here. So this game, you can play it like a traditional cover shooter. There are ways you can play it without it being a traditional cover shooter. Here, unfortunately, I'm not very good at this game. But it says you can try to flank the enemy from behind, so what I'll do is I'll boost through here. Oh, sweet. So there's a bunch of weapons, it looks like. Let's take the laser cannon. Awesome. Just go through here. Alright. This game's running really nice and smooth. So you can see we're very mobile. Probably gonna die here because I'm not playing very smart. But yeah, this game's very responsive. I'm liking this quiet a bit. Go ahead and reload. Let's try out the anti-armor pistol. Zoom in here. Oh, that is a good amount of damage. Alright, so we'll go ahead and come over here, shoot these guys. Oh, I guess I can use these turrets too. Let's help our friends out here. So overall, I'd say this game's running really well. I'm liking it a lot. I don't have much commentary to give because, like I said, not super good at this game. So it's hard for me. I have to concentrate a lot to actually get things done. But yeah, this game's running super good. I'm liking this a lot. So I would say that... I'd say that Platinum did a great job with this port again. Oh, I couldn't save him. But yeah, this game does have regenerating health, kind of like other third-person shooters, so that's really great. So let's get the anti-armor pistol back. There we go. Perfect. I mean, you know, it's not too surprising it's running really well. This is an Xbox 360 era game running on a modern PC. But I mean, you know, it's still good to say the port is really good. You have a lot of graphic options. Oh, well, I call this a success. Now let's see if my score is a success. Didn't get a time bonus, but that's okay. Anyway, I'll go ahead and stop my recording here for now. I'll probably do some more Vanquish-related content here in the future, but I just want to get this video up real quick for you guys. I'd say the port's looking really, really good. Overall, I'd recommend Vanquish if you're a fan of third-person shooters, especially if you want to try something new. The boosting mechanic and the slow-mo mechanic makes this game have a higher skill ceiling than you'd expect from a normal stop-and-pop cover shooter. I mean, you can play it like Gears of War or other cover shooters where you're just always hiding behind cover and, like I said, stop and pop gameplay, but this game gives you quite a bit more options if you want to get into the fight, and you can dodge around a lot more easily and such. So, I'll go ahead and end the recording there, but once again, this is Smash My Foot. Thank you very much for watching.